The Kenya Electricity Generating Company, KENGEN, is the leading electricity generating utility in Kenya, accounting for 80% of the power consumed in the country, with the rest of the power being produced by 4 other independent power producers. KENGEN has in the recent past scaled up its investments in power generation as it seeks to grow power generation ahead of demand and reduce reliance on the weather-affected hydro generation. The firm has determined to shift its main mode of generation from hydro to one based on geothermal, a resource the country is enormously blessed with. Construction of the world's single largest geothermal plant, the Olkaria 280-megawatt project, which commenced mid this year, is just a pointer of things to come with even more ambitious geothermal plants in the pipeline. All these is geared towards generating adequate electricity to power Vision 2030. Already, the Olkaria geothermal fields, where KENGEN owns 2 other power plants, Olkaria 1 and 2, have become a major attraction to world's top dignitaries including UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, South Korea Prime Minister King Hwang-sik, Tanzanian President Jakaya Kikwete, former Prime Minister of Ethiopia the late Meles Zenawi, and Kenya's own head of state. But as KENGEN charts new heights, the firm is strongly committed to corporate governance to secure its future for generations to come. The firm further believes in enlightened shareholders, able not only to hold its management to accountability, but also contribute to the future direction of the company.
Today is an important day for us. It is the second function of selecting some 300 shareholders who will be given an opportunity to visit some of our installations. Shareholders are stakeholders and are rightly entitled to knowing what is happening in KENGEN. Ignorance is a terrible thing. We believe that our shareholders should be given an opportunity from time to time to tour our installations. And that is the reason why we came up with this initiative of once a year selecting some 300 shareholders to be taken to some of our generating stations to see for themselves what goes into electricity generation. Those who went to the hydros last year were very impressed because they saw for the first time how electricity is generated.
This largely informed KENGEN's inaugural shareholders tour of its installations in 2011, a first in Kenya's corporate culture. The benefits of this tour soon became evident in the following annual general meeting with remarkable improvement in discussions on KENGEN's business. Following its success and high popularity, many shareholders were eager for the second shareholders tour, which was held this year. The process began with a raffle draw under the inspection of the Betting and License Board to pick the lucky shareholders to participate in this great tour. For many shareholders, the call informing them they had been selected for the trip was news too good to take in. However, reality dawned with the arrival of the 20th September, the scheduled tour day. The first stop from Nairobi was the Olkaria viewpoint, where the shareholders had breakfast as the sun rose over the spectacular Rift Valley, which rolls far back as the eye can see. It was here that they were divided into 4 groups for ease of visiting each installation in fewer numbers for better views. The shareholders would visit the 2 geothermal plants, a discharging geothermal well, the revolutionary mobile wellhead generator, and one of the new electric rigs recently acquired by KENGEN. The Olkaria geothermal field is approximately 80 kilometers square. Through modern drilling rigs, KENGEN is able to drill up to depths of 3,000 meters, resulting in some of the world's highest steam-yielding wells. A total of 31 wells have been drilled to supply steam for the Olkaria 4 power plant. The rigs are moved from one site to another as disassembled parts, moving in trucks to a drilling site from where they are assembled again for the work. Drilling a well takes between 50 to 60 days, and the shareholders were able to witness the gigantic equipment cutting its teeth through the depths of the Earth's surface. KENGEN has a total fleet of 8 rigs as it revs up its drilling campaign, keen to tap a further 560 megawatts of power by 2018. For years, it would take years to realize power from a geothermal well as the power plant was being constructed. Beginning this year, KENGEN began piloting with mobile well-headed generators, which are portable small generators able to generate electricity right on top of the well, even as the permanent power plant is being constructed. The shareholders visited this revolutionary small generator that is already powering 5 megawatts of power from some of the wells already drilled. With the success of this unit, KENGEN is planning to deploy more generators targeting a total of 65 megawatts to power by 2014. Olkaria 2 Power Station is Africa's largest geothermal power station. Construction of the power plant began in the year 2000. It generates a total of 105 and is the second geothermal plant owned and operated by KENGEN. Popularly known as the Blue Lagoon because its blue waters, the KENGEN Geothermal Leisure Center is the first of its kind in Africa. The lagoon was quite an attraction as shareholders sampled its warm waters seeking the medicinal soothing qualities of the same. Construction of this natural spa and sauna is expected to be completed by the end of this year. The center will feature a natural spa and sauna, changing rooms, a conference room, a restaurant, and a museum, as KENGEN is determined to demonstrate to the African continent the many uses of the geothermal resource.
Tumefurahia sana kuona KENGEN ni kubwa, ni kitu yenye hatukuwa tuna expect tuone kitu kama hiyo. We are so happy. Tumemeet vitu mingi yenye hatujui, wa Chinese wako tu huko ndani. Tumefurahia sana sana sana. KENGEN iendelee hivyo na ndio tegemeo letu sisi watu wa KENGEN Shareholders.
Kwa majina naitwa David Makilia Mulandi. Mimi ni msaliwa ya kutoka Makueni na mimi naishi Mwingi, ndio nafanyia biashara. Mimi ni shareholder ya KENGEN na nimefurahi sana kuitwa kuja kutembea kwa this plant. Nimeona vile stima inatengenezwa na nimeona ni teknolojia ya juu sana na nimefurahia. Hata masomo ile tumesoma hapa leo nimefurahia sana kwa sababu sisi tutaona itatangazwa tu lakini hatujajua vile inaendelea. Leo tumeona na macho na tunaona KENGEN inatufanyia kazi mzuri sana.
Amalis Wagoidegwa. I come from Limuru, Kiambu County, and I think I have really enjoyed the tour. I have known how electricity is produced through geothermal.
Kwa majina, mimi naitwa Patrick Rigojiri kutoka Nyandarua County, Kinangop District. Mimi ni shareholder wa KENGEN, shareholder dhabiti. Hii kampuni nimeona tunaendelea sawa kwa sababu nimeona inatutolea moto sawa. Ile ya kusukuma nchi yetu ndio iendelee sawa. Thank you.
We appreciate as shareholders to understand what is happening within the company, because also when we see the shares are down, we are not able to understand. So we thank KENGEN for giving us this opportunity to having come here. Thank you.
We've seen how the energy, the logistics of the energy from the start, the way it's being generated till the time of production to the Kenya Power. We thank the KENGEN people so much for this opportunity. We've had fun, we've enjoyed, and we encourage those people who've not bought the KENGEN shares to buy and join us.
Ninafurahia kuja hapa siku yangu ya kwanza. Ninafurahi sana vile KENGEN walifanya mpango hii na nikawa mmoja. Na namba yangu niliona kwa gazeti ilikuwa 268 na nikafurahia. Na tena juzi wakanipigia simu wakaniambia safari iko tu, nikaingia leo na nafurahi. Hapa naona kampuni yetu inaendelea kupanuka zaidi. Stima itakuwa mingi katika Kenya na karibu watu yote watapata stima hivi karibuni na watakuwa wanafurahi.
We in the KENGEN family welcome you wholeheartedly to this institution, which indeed is part of your shareholding. Whether you have 1 share in a company, or 1,000 or 10,000, you are still a shareholder and a very important person to us. Having gone round to see our installations, I think you will agree with me that Kenya has changed dramatically. Today, I don't know whether you are told, but we are proud of the fact that our 280 megawatt geothermal plant is the largest, not only in Africa, but in the entire world.
I do want to take this opportunity to deeply thank the CEO KENGEN, the chairman, and the entire team for this very well thought out gesture of giving an opportunity to the shareholders to have a feel of their investment. It has been a very fruitful engagement. In fact, as we are going around, we also noted, and I remember mentioning to one of my fellow shareholders, that this science is deep. When we went through all the stations, and we had noted, we had Africans and Kenyans manning us, and we are very happy about that.
So I feel that KENGEN family or the fraternity has been a blessing to us. And I believe even by the other projects that you're going to have, the All-Career 1, which is coming up, and All-Career 4, I believe that many doors are going to open up even for our own local people to get employment. Therefore, I want to just say thank you so much. Thank you for the tour. Thank you even for giving us the privilege to come and see the stations and everything that we have enjoyed this day. We have enjoyed the meal, we have enjoyed the tour. Indeed, you have been so kind to us, and we feel you have made us proud.
As a company, we anticipate to grow our capacity to 3,000 megawatts by 2018. This will not only provide adequate power for our country, it is estimated to raise 6-fold the earnings of the company. These huge investments will call for a prudent management, engaged and informed shareholding, and strong cooperation of players in our environment, among them the communities near our installations, development partners, regulatory authorities, and independent power producers. As KENGEN, we truly appreciate our shareholders, who we believe that jointly can and shall transform the power landscape in this region, both for ourselves and for generations to come.